Emotions can only have a significant impact on a person right away. There are 3 times as many networks in the emotional portion of the brain as there are in the rational portion. 5 indicators. Are you emotionally and psychologically worn out? Let's examine the 5 cautionary indications. 5th, concentrate inside. When mentally or emotionally weary or depressed, a person is more likely to pay attention to their internal reflection than to their external appearance. In the long run, individuals will also isolate and cut themselves off from the rest of the world. They stop talking to their loved ones and form their own lair with their own ideas. In fact, one of the methods to heal depression or mental and emotional weariness is to be among others and engage in conversation with them. For those that experience it, though, it doesn't appear that way. Social interaction is seen by them as an additional load that increases their stress. The 4th is a loss of desire to live. Whatever you do, a reflexive, passive, and occasionally helpless reaction occurs. A person who lacks motivation may be experiencing mental tiredness. Fatigue is one of the factors that contributes to people losing their motivation in life. When you are too exhausted to feel inspired, your mental and emotional motivation are practically identical, and you frequently lose motivation as a result of mental and emotional tiredness. Many depressed persons have lost interest in the things they once found enjoyable. People who experience emotional weariness may no longer enjoy their former hobbies. They might struggle to function at work, get out of bed, or carry out daily tasks. Additionally, they could lack the desire to interact socially, and might separate themselves from others around them. 3rd, misunderstanding with hunger. In the body, there is a hormonal imbalance that, like low serotonin levels, causes all the hormones and neurotransmitters involved in this process to malfunction, which results in loss of appetite. The body has specific hormones and neurotransmitters, and when we are hungry, certain hormones are produced by our body. Leptin and ghrelin both play crucial roles in regulating hunger. Leptin is a hormone linked to satiety and appetite reduction that is released by fat cells. An appetite-stimulating hormone is called ghrelin. High amounts of ghrelin enhance hunger, but high levels of leptin decrease it, with elevated leptin levels and a decrease in appetite. Many people who experience mental and emotional weariness start to lose weight. On the other hand, some individuals might overeat to combat anxiety. The 2nd is a problem with sleep. Sleep issues can be a clear indication of sadness, as well as of physical and emotional weariness. One of the first things they notice after becoming emotionally worn out is that their sleep has been impacted. A warning indication is also someone who sleeps too little or too much, because of altered biological cycles. Persons who experience sadness or mental and emotional tiredness find it difficult to fall asleep. Seasonal affective disorder and depression may coexist. People start to feel unhappy at this period because their daily routines are changing. They are living longer lives, and the days are getting shorter. Additionally, if a person is on antidepressants, they need to get enough sleep, because the drugs won't work if the body doesn't receive enough rest. Many depressed people may sleep excessively or insufficiently, spend the entire day in bed, and lack motivation. Depression, on the other hand, interferes with sleep and can keep you up all night. Sleep problems are a very frequent symptom of emotional and mental weariness and are experienced by many depressed people worldwide. Sadness is the most important warning flag. People who are depressed or mentally or emotionally worn out experience sadness because they are unable to cope with the stress brought on by. When a person is emotionally and psychologically worn out, worry and anxiety take over his or her head. People who experience this overpowering emotion often or occasionally start crying until they are too exhausted to do so. And if someone is feeling extremely depressed, their serotonin levels are frequently low. They could feel helpless and become uncontrollably upset about what is going on. Depression treatment. There are alternatives to seeing a doctor. If someone in their life experiences mental and emotional tiredness, depression and mental and emotional exhaustion can be effectively treated with exercise and meditation. Although it is difficult, it is crucial to overcome the lack of desire and realize the advantages for one's physical well-being. Not only may exercise and meditation help with this disease, but they can also stop other health issues from emerging. In addition to exercise and meditation, people can talk to a psychologist or therapist after a long, stressful day at work or discuss issues with friends and family. Anyone can seriously deplete their emotional and mental well-being. Serotonin is a chemical that binds to brain receptors and is present at birth. People who inherit genes that create high levels of serotonin may have genetic mutations. Low quantities of serotonin can also be produced as an alternative. Only stressful or traumatic events are necessary for people who were born with low serotonin levels to function normally in daily life. You might become depressed or emotionally and mentally worn out. Your mental health is important. So if you believe you are exhibiting depressive symptoms, visit a doctor right away. Exist any further overt or covert indicators of mental and emotional exhaustion? I appreciate you coming. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.